Have you ever wondered what happens when a law enforcement officer gets seduced by suspects?
What are you gonna ask me?
You're cute.
Thanks.
From the use of force to dirty flirt techniques.
It's like, I just got out of a really bad relationship and he's really toxic and he dumped me.
Criminals use it all to make cops go easy on them.
Can I face this way?
Yeah, you can face that way and look at it.
Sure, why not? She's gonna tell you everything.
Well, this video is going to reveal it all.
And gave me his number and said you should meet for coffee or lunch.
Moving on to our first case in Las Vegas jail. But before that, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, BODYCAM REVEAL. Las Vegas, where everything happens at its extreme, you will see what happens inside its jail. Officers often have to interact with the criminals inside jail while they're being processed. The first encounter is about Patricia, who was taken into custody for disorderly conduct in Clark County Jail.
I'm coming off. Wait.
That's not right at all. You didn't see how my hand is. Ow! I'm telling you, it hurts.
As soon as Patricia stepped out of the vehicle, she started complaining about her handcuffs. Her complaint was nicely tackled by a female cop, Officer V. Francis there. It was the start of something you could never imagine.
Unrest my handcuffs. It hurts. My hands are blue.
We'll get it off in a second. Come on, slide your feet out.
We'll help you out with some meds to help you.
All you guys are cool. There's never been 5 people trying to assist me before.
You be able to sit out here nicely, or do we need to take you somewhere else?
Oh, no, I
You want me to sit out here nicely? All right, come on.
Officer Francis helped Patricia out of sympathy, but Patricia might have understood it. She quickly confessed that in different circumstances, Officer Francis might love her. That was not all, because she even claimed that the female cop was cute.
No, I would take you out, buy you flowers.
Ma'am, do me a favor.
Buy me flowers?
Sit down here.
You don't like
You're
flowers?
gonna sit down. Not really. They die.
Can I ask you something?
What are you gonna ask me?
You're cute.
Thanks.
This was enough flirting from Patricia's side, but she didn't stop there. Patricia had big plans. She asked Officer Francis to hug her, though it was a refusal from the cop's side as the air of romance was so prominent all over the jail.
Keep your thoughts to
No,
yourself.
this hurts.
Thoughts to yourself. You're better now, though, right?
No, I need a hug.
No hugging.
No hug. So how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, can I buy you dinner?
No.
You married?
No, remember, we're not talking about personal life.
We're not.
Patricia was probably drunk because the next question she asked was about potato salad. The female cop kept refusing to answer a personal question, but Patricia went ahead and told the female cops that she was turning her on.
Right?
Can I
Okay.
ask you one question?
So, no, I'm gonna come back in a
Without
little
looking
bit.
at you.
Okay, without looking
Can you
at
make potato salad?
No, I'm gonna come back in a little bit and talk to you, okay? I have to go work, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get out of these because
Me
you
too.
just turned me on.
It was now the time that Patricia heard what she was being charged of. Her crime is as ridiculous as her seducing techniques. She spitted at Officer Snodgrass while being investigated. Officer Francis was a bit shocked to hear that Patricia did it, but still, she was a criminal at that time. Instead of being proud of her crime, Patricia did this instead.
So how did it go out there with her when you guys arrested her?
It was interesting. He didn't like police at all. No? No, not a big fight. Yeah, she spit right on the left side of my face.
Patricia, come here. No. We have to do your fingerprint now.
Hey, Patricia, you know what you're getting charged with?
No, I don't.
For spitting in my face.
It was you?
Yeah, it was me.
I didn't spit in your face.
Yeah, you spit on the left side of my face.
Did I? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, she apologized to Officer Snodgrass for what she did. Patricia was being nice here, but she continued seducing the female cop. Was she attracted to the female cop, or was she just being flirtatious to make her way out of the charges? She even asked Officer Snodgrass for a hug. Extreme seducing techniques indeed.
No, like, I really am sorry. That is just rude. It's not just to get out of it. I could accept what I did.
That's nice of you. I'm glad you apologized.
Can I get your number for the next one?
No. Sorry.
You want her
Remember,
number?
it's against the rules, remember? Come on. I would get fired. You want me to get fired? If I gave you my phone number, I'd get fired.
Love, then yes.
Oh, God. We're gonna take a picture in a minute, okay?
Together?
No. He's leaving.
Sir?
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
Nah, I'm good.
You can't hug. It's a non-touching
no,
jail.
I really did. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Patricia was charged with unlawful acts of human excrement, and her bail was set at $2,000.
Looks like they're charging her with unlawful acts of human excrement from her spitting on the officer. Her bail will be $2,000, so.
Do you think Patricia was drunk or really wanted to seduce the female cop? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Before moving on to the second case, make sure you're subscribed to the BODYCAM REVEAL. This second encounter is from the Las Vegas Metropolitan as well, where a young woman identified as Shawana was brought in to get processed.
You're gonna look right up here, okay?
Oh, there he is.
Who?
My boyfriend.
Oh, look right here. Look right here. You can talk to him in a minute.
Shawana was so happy to be in county jail because her favorite officer was there. She was so happy to encounter Officer Andrew Saavedra. Shawana was being charged because she didn't pay at the coffee shop and she was reported by the staff there. Looked like Shawana did it intentionally so she could have a moment with Officer Saavedra.
Hey.
Hey,
What are you doing back here?
I just came to visit you.
Really?
she walked a long way to see you.
Really?
Yeah, she even forgot to pay for her cup of coffee.
I didn't think I had a reason to run. The coffee sucked.
You know, the customer's always right.
When you
At
are-
restaurants, at stores.
Get jails.
Shawana claimed that Officer Saavedra was her boyfriend and she just came here to visit him. Was she really telling the truth or was it just another seducing technique to make cops go easy on her?
I'm sorry, look how excited I got.
You did.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? So that means you're gonna get released without paying any bail? So as long as you drink coffee, run, eat pie, run, anything like that, it's gonna get you in jail for defrauding an innkeeper. You're gonna go with Officer Saavedra now. Good luck, Sean.
All right.
You're welcome. Bye.
Do you think Shawana and Officer Saavedra were dating? Did the female cop go easy on her just because of that? Now, moving on to our third case. On January 15th, 2023, at approximately 12:55 a.m., Night Officer Nathan Smith with the Bentonville Police Department traveling westbound observed a black SUV traveling inside the lane ahead of them. The driver's side tires crossed the yellow line and drifted back into the inside lane again.
I wanted to say, like, a Miller did that to you?
Big Miller, the 128-ounce Miller.
Freaking bucket of Miller.
The police officer approached the black SUV and drove on the improper lane. On investigation, she said that she didn't notice this thing because she was on a phone call with her baby's father and heading towards Bentonville. Little did he know it was going to be the most romantic encounter he ever had because the way she greeted the officer was quite surprising.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Officer Smith, Bentonville Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Smith.
Hey, so I'm just stopping you for improper lane use. Doing some
Sorry, I was on the phone.
Who are you on the phone with?
My baby daddy. I'll show it to you, too. You can talk to him if you want.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from JJ's. I just got off. I'm going to street. Go home, yeah.
Okay.
The woman, later identified as Brooke Teague, was ordered to step out of the car to perform a field sobriety test. Looks like her friendly behavior was of no use as cops must go by law. It was clear that she was driving while she was drunk, and according to her, she drank 1 Miller Lite. Officer Smith couldn't help but laugh with Brooke.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer.
Miller.
Hey, would you want to do some field sobriety tests? Make sure you're good to go?
Yeah.
All right. You see the tip of my finger? Yes, no?
Yes.
All right, follow with your eyes. Don't move your head. You understand that?
Okay. You're making me giggle. I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle too.
Okay.
Brooke was very cooperative with Officer Smith and even showed him her insurance and driving license and didn't even resist when he ordered her to get outside the car. She was definitely enjoying her encounter with Officer Smith.
All right, stop laughing because you're making me laugh.
I'm not.
All right, seriously.
I'm giggling. I'm
All right,
sorry.
this is a serious deal. All right, okay.
You're smiling. I can't help it.
All right, stop.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The police officer took a field sobriety test that she passed easily somehow. During the test, both of them kept smiling at each other. Was Brooke's seducing techniques working on Officer Smith, or he had feelings towards her too?
I'm just
All right.
smiling.
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get nervous.
Okay.
Finally, after the test, the cop asked her again about the drinks she had taken, to which she changed her statement and said she had taken 2 drinks of Miller, which was bad for a driver to drive in that condition, so he handcuffed her after all because she was driving under the influence and they're not satisfied by her field sobriety test.
How much you've actually had a drink?
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? Well, hey, go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
son. Can I let him get the car?
Now here's the interesting part. When the investigation started and the cops checked her car, he talked to his partner about Brooke's baby daddy. They found some weed in the car, which is illegal to have weed in the car. Also, they suspected vomit in the 2 center cup holders.
Some weed.
Some what?
Some weed.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, it's empty. It's not funny to smell that. Oh, it's puke. It is puke.
I'm gonna throw up.
I didn't realize it until just now. That is puke.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Officer Smith was still being very cooperative with Brooke when she needed her inhalers, even though they talked about paramedics if she needed them.
Hello.
Can I please have my inhaler?
Your inhaler?
It's in my purse.
Your inhaler?
The purse.
I guess if it's a medical emergency.
She's freaking out a little bit, so I guess we'll do that. Do you need an ambulance?
No.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready again?
Yeah.
The officer asked her about taking her breath sample, which Brooke cooperatively provided a breath sample, and after a 20-minute observation period, a breath sample of 0.14% was observed. During the whole test, Officer Smith and Brooke were very frank with each other.
Deep breath in, blow really hard until I tell you to stop. Keep going, 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 keep going. Perfect. Alright.
You go pee.
Alright, here in like a minute.
It's okay. I
27
completely
seconds.
understand. I just need to go pee badly.
During the whole investigation, she was very frank with the officer, and her flirting skills worked somehow. The flirtatious behavior was of no use in the end, as Brooke was charged with DUI, 90 days of license suspension, along with a $1,500 fine. Though rumors say that the officer and lady are dating now. What do you think about Officer Smith being very nice to Brooke? Do let us know in the comments section, and subscribe to BODYCAM REVEAL. An 18-year-old student, Skyler Fluss, claimed on social media that she was pulled over for drunk driving, but talked her way out of it by giving a sob story about breaking up with her boyfriend.
I got out of a DUI and got let off with a warning. It's like, I just got out of a really bad relationship and he's really toxic and he dumped me.
Skyler told a fake story about flirting by avoiding driving under the influence. She said, "I just got out of a really bad relationship. It was toxic and he dumped me," in her Instagram video. But do you think these kind of stories made a cop forget about charges on such a crime?
I just got out of a really bad relationship and he's really toxic and he dumped me.
Now, Skyler put an allegation on the cop by saying that even though her breath sample was 3.8, he gave her his number and offered her a coffee or lunch. And that's beyond the limit. If the officer did that, he would probably be fired from his job. She was trying to manipulate the officer by her techniques.
I blew a 3.8 and he let me off with a warning and gave me his number and said we should meet for coffee or lunch.
After what happened last night, the sheriff's officer released body cam footage of her where he made her stop her car and investigated her, where she shed crocodile tears and told the officer her cock and bull story.
Pulled you over because you were weaving a little bit back there. Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my friend's house. I actually just got dumped.
Okay.
So I was like crying and like I'm really upset.
Okay. He investigated if she was on a phone call too while driving because she was dodging cars. Most probably she was drunk.
Were you on your phone and stuff too?
I was trying to call him to get a hold of him because my heart.
Well, I'm just concerned that you were weaving because of alcohol, but if you're on your phone, have you been drinking or anything tonight? No? Okay.
He didn't charge her because her license and everything was all right, and because she had a bad night, he let her go.
Sounds like you're having a rough night, so I'm not going to add to that by writing you a ticket or anything, okay?
In this video, it didn't seem that there was any fault of the officer, and also he didn't ask her out for lunch or coffee. The only mistake he made was taking pity on her, which he should not do because these kinds of people don't deserve anyone else's kindness. Before moving on to our last case, make sure you're subscribed to BODYCAM REVEAL. Don't forget to press the bell icon. On January 25, 2020, an Albuquerque police officer arrested 25-year-old law student Veronique for driving under the influence. The officer approached the car and asked the suspect, Veronique, if she had insurance paperwork, for which she refused to have a new one, so he asked her to step out of the car to do some tests. Veronique replied to the officer in a very cute, flirtatious tone.
Did you find your insurance paperwork?
No, I only have the old one. My dad hasn't sent me a copy of it.
Okay. Ma'am, I believe your driving could possibly be impaired by alcohol. I'm going to have you step out and do a couple of tests real quick, see if you're okay to keep driving. Go ahead and step out for me.
She claimed that she has ski-eye syndrome, which is a skeletal deformity and delay in motor development. It was probably her technique to make the cop go easy on her. When the officer asked her if she had any diseases that made her unable to walk or something else, he wanted to do a field sobriety test to check if she was drunk or not.
Do you have any medical limitations, impairments that affect your ability to walk and balance?
I do have an autoimmune disease called Behçet syndrome.
Okay.
The last time I was diagnosed, I was about the third person in New Mexico to have it.
Okay. I'm going to have you try these tests as best you can, and we'll go from there, okay?
Yes, sir.
She said that she had last-time lesions in her intestine, and maybe this would interrupt her walk and the test. They did. But when they did the field sobriety test, she did not do it well. Because there was a problem when she walked, she did not count backward properly, and it seemed like she was drunk.
Does it affect your ability to walk and balance?
At times I do get lesions inside of my intestines. I did go to the doctor last week for a lesion that I had.
Keep watching it. I need you to look at it.
My balance is very bad. 4, 5, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. 47, 46, 45, 42, 43, 41, 40.
On inspection about the alcohol she consumed, she said that she drank only one vodka soda about 2 hours ago, but the officer put her under arrest because of driving under the influence. Moreover, she did not do the test properly. Veronique's cuteness didn't work for her.
How much alcohol have you had tonight?
I've only had one vodka soda.
About how long ago?
About like 2 hours ago.
I feel like your driving is possibly impaired by alcohol. These tests are not pass-fail, but I feel like you did poorly on them. But in order to take that test, I do have to place you under arrest for DWI. So turn around for me, please.
She fights the arrest by claiming that she can only be arrested by her willingness. But don't you think if someone is driving under the influence, the cops don't need their suggestion to be arrested or not?
I'm pretty sure
Change this
you're
to a 47
not allowed
and
to arrest
stop me at 46 if I can.
The breath test is by willingness.
Go ahead and turn around for me. I'll read you the implied consent, and you can decide for yourself. You're not going to be forced to take it. You do have to provide a breath sample, but it's going to be your choice. Turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
He took her to the police station and examined her breath sample, which was above the normal limit of 0.16, which clearly indicated she had taken more than one shot.
To determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. Do you agree to take our test? It will be a breath test. Blow constantly hard and constantly till the machine stops making noise. Go ahead. Blow, 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 blow. Try it again. Your first breath score was a 0.16 and your second was a 0.16. You're over 2 times. You're at 2 times the legal limit.
She was charged with DUI, did not maintain a traffic lane, failed to obey the traffic control device, and not having proof of insurance in the vehicle. Do let us know in the comments section if you have ever seen such circumstances. These videos show how law enforcement officers don't fall for such techniques, so it's better not to use the art of seduction on them. They are sworn to go by law, and they do it till the very end. For more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to BODYCAM REVEAL and hit the like button. Don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications.